Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be attempting something difficult for me. I'm gonna be writing the game of Snake on Node.js and make it run on my terminal. I think it's possible. I already asked ChatGPT for this prompt right here, and I'm gonna be attempting it. And I just wanna give you a heads up. This is not a tutorial. I'm just gonna be recording myself coding, and hopefully on this video I get somewhere. I'm gonna try to at least uh, print something on the screen, right? So this video is just gonna be me staring at the screen and looking up documentations. And before I started the video, I did some research because I read the prompt and it was kind of difficult for me to understand it. So I did a little bit of prior research. I did not, I probably someone else has done this before, but I did not want to Google it or YouTube it. I didn't want to see someone else's, what do you call it, solution. So I'm gonna see if I could come up with my own solution. And I hope you don't get bored. I hope you enjoy it. My hair looks bad today. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. So I asked ChatGPT, I want to build this Snake game to run on my terminal using Node.js. I want to make it from scratch, no libraries. Give me a broad roadmap to follow without any code, just hints. Building a terminal-based Snake game in Node.js from scratch is a fun challenge. Here's a broad roadmap with hints for each phase of the project. So I have to understand the basics, game state and representation, snake movement, food placement, collision detection, rendering. So the rendering stuff, I think that's the most difficult part of the game. Like implementing like the logic, like the moving logic, that's easy, right? But like the rendering for me is gonna be pretty hard, especially in the terminal. The game loop, okay, that's another thing. I kind of have an idea. To use set interval, keyboard controls. The input's gonna be pretty hard, and game over handling, polishing enhancements and whatnot. Okay, so there, ChatGPT told me to use process standard out, but I think I found it easier to use okay, so experiment with process standard out for printing to the terminal. But like doing a little bit of research, I found out that it was process standard input, I think. So it's gonna be difficult, and I hope you stay for the ride. And once again, it's not a tutorial. It's just me coding, right? Just some dude looking at documentation. And I hope I don't bore you. So let's see if we could write our first line of code. And I found this stuff right here on the. I'm inside. What's it called? I'm inside the Node.js official documentation. So they have different examples right here we could probably use. All right, and so I have to use something called raw mode for the terminal, like the keeps keeps the terminal from like going to the next line or something like that. ChatGPT said it right here. Let me see. Rendering. Okay. Capture keyboard inputs using process standard input in raw mode. There we go. See raw mode. So I think I saw it here somewhere. I lost it honestly. So we have to set it to raw mode, and then we have to put it on resume, so it keep going every time the terminal refreshes. So let's see if we could get a first line of code right now. All right. So I have this right here already. Process standard input set raw mode to true, and we have the process standard input set to resume. And now I have to implement, what do you call it, the input. And I think implementing the so the way I'm thinking right now, I think first I have to like learn how to capture the keys from the keyboard to the terminal, because I think that's like like one of the tedious parts, because the terminal gives out signals, right? ASCII signals, and I have to like read those signals and see which one represents up. I could probably Google it. Maybe I should Google it, but I would just want to make sure like it works on my keyboard. So let's implement the control engine. Maybe you could call it first. So we have Snake Game right here. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to Firefox to show you guys that I also found, this might be a little bit helpful. Geeks for Geeks, process standard input on. I looked right on the documentation, I couldn't find it anywhere. I don't think it's deprecated. Process standard input on data. I don't know if you can see right there. Console log, you type data. They're parsing it to string and process exit. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So it was process standard input on data, right? Yeah, on data. We have an arrow function. Console.log data. I forgot to put data as a parameter right there. If you have process standard input on data console log data, and I think they converted it to a string. You typed data to string. Let's try that code right there. You typed data to string. All right. Okay. You typed data dot to string. Okay, now the process dot exit. Yeah, we have to exit because it's in raw mode, and when you set it to raw mode, I believe that it doesn't read the kill signal button, which is control 3. Process exit 0. Okay, let's try that. Oh man, I'm not even in my terminal. Sorry guys, I just wrote some code right now, and you guys weren't even able to read it. Let me check if my terminal is correct first. Okay. So yeah, you guys can see that code right there. Yeah, process standard input set raw mode. Process standard input resume. Process standard input on data. In data, we're gonna read the data console. You typed data dot to string. Process dot exit. So okay, let's run this. Let's run this right now, and see what happens. I didn't write hello world, did I? No, I did not write. Oh, I haven't saved it. My bad. I have not saved that file. Okay, let's try it. You type G. Okay, let's try that again. So it exits by itself. Let's try control. Okay. Okay, so it's not reading control K, but it's exiting. But we don't want to exit just like that. We want to exit if we tell the terminal to exit, right? We don't want to. If we typed anything on the keyboard right now, I notice it's just gonna process the exit. So I have to, if data equals something, right? If data equals something, process dot exit, and that something has to be control C. Correct? Yes. So let's look up what control C in terminals Mac. What was control plus C signal, terminal signal. So I'm writing right now Mac control C terminal signal code. Control C is SIGINT. So we have a SIGINT control Z. So can we write? Okay, I'm gonna see. Okay, let me try to figure this out. So process dot exit. If data equals something, a signal, process dot exit. Correct? But first I have to find what the signal is gonna be. But I'm scared because if I do it like this, my terminal is not gonna it's not gonna be able to log off. I think like now the switches are gonna none of the kill switches are gonna work because I'm gonna be on raw mode. If data okay, so I have an idea. Process dot exit. I have an idea. Dude, this is a long journey to the snake game. I can't even do something right now, so I don't even know how many days it's gonna take me to be able to like write the snake game. Let's remove toString maybe, because we're parsing it. ToString is parsing it to a string. Okay, so let's see what happens right there. Let's run this. I'm gonna press the up arrow and nothing happened. Nothing happened. You typed. Console log you typed did not even appear. Let me try it again. You typed E. Okay, so it's not reading like signals because I pressed the arrow key. Because with the arrow keys I'm gonna what's it called? Yeah, with the arrow keys I'm gonna move my snake around. So let's go back to ChatGPT and see what. See, I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT and I'm gonna see if I could. Damn, my hair's so bad today. Going bald. Okay, I'm gonna go to. Okay, I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT and see if I could gather any hints in ChatGPT. Right now, I'm reading signals. Understand how terminal output works and how to simulate animations. Learn how to clear and redraw the terminal screen. Experiment with process standard out. Research how to listen for keyboard inputs in real time without waiting for enter. So use raw mode. I'm using raw mode. Define how the game state will be represented. The snake movement. The snake moves by adding a new heading direction of movement and removing the tail as it eats food. Determine how to wrap the snake around the grid or detect collision with walls. Track the current direction and ensure opposite directions can be set directly. Left, right. Place food randomly on the grid. Okay. Display the grid snake and food in terminal. Display the grid snake and food. Use ASCII characters. Okay. That's not really giving me how to like. Okay, keyboard control. Controls next direction. Capture keyboard inputs using process standard input in raw mode. Map arrow keys or WASD keys to directions. Alright, so we have this. So I was trying to look for this. If data equals signal interrupt. Let's try signal interrupt. Alright. I'm a little scared. Because I'm not really sure if this. I don't know if like how I'm gonna kill my terminal if this does not end up working. But I mean, you can't be scared your whole life, correct? So let's just try it. All right, okay, if process, okay. Oh shoot. Okay. If data equals sig kill, yeah, or kill sig. What was it? It was sig int. Process dot exit. So we have right there process dot exit, and let's go back to data and then ToString. All right, we are writing this. Let's try it again. Let me clear this screen. You typed F, you typed G, you typed L. Okay, now Control C. You typed, bro, it's not being killed. Oh no, my terminal is stuck in an endless loop. Control C, Control K, Control Z. Bro, all right, let's kill this. Do you want to terminate the process in this tab? Yes. All right, we terminated it. If data is okay, so we have to find how to kill that data, right? This is very funny. Like a simple piece of code is just giving me a headache, right? So I have to like kill. This got interesting. Well, for me, it got interesting. I mean, I know what I have to do, but I don't know what to use. I know what to do, but I don't know what to use. I know I have to like kill that the terminal, and data must like read something or like. You think data might be like an array? Data might be an array. I'm gonna cut this video short, right? Because I can't go any further. I'm gonna do a little bit of more research, and when I have something more of a solution, I'm sorry guys. I thought this was gonna be easy. I thought I was just gonna come read some documentation and do something. What a waste of time. I'm gonna stop the video, and then, man, I can't give up. Okay, no, we have to try it. We have to try and get the solution going, right? You can't just give up like that. It's only been like 30 minutes. It's 11:32 p.m. right now. I'm a little bit sleepy. I'm a little bit sleep deprived. This is the only time I get to record because of like work and then my family. But I'm a little bit sleepy. Console.log data. Let's just let's erase console.log right here, and then I skip a couple words. Yeah, we got this. We got this. I'm thinking while I delete this. I'm thinking. All right. Let's just write data. I'm probably gonna have to kill this again because I haven't figured out when I press the clear button. Okay, node. Okay, so now it's throwing buffers, right? So I'm getting buffers, as you guys could see. I just deleted like that piece of code, and I'm just outputting like the raw data, and it's returning a buffer like up key is 1B 5B 41, down key is 1B 5B 42, 1B 5B 44. So okay, we're getting somewhere now. Okay, what happens if I press Control C? Buffer 03. Buffer 03. Okay. So now this is the data right here I wanted. Like we're going somewhere. Now what happens if we turn that data into a string now? Yeah, I forgot. I can't kill my terminal. I don't think it's running. I don't think. Yeah, I think this actually. Hopefully this terminates it. Am I on terminal? I'm not even on terminal. Oh wow, guys, I did something. Whoa. Let me show you. Okay, cause sorry. So what I did, I'm on terminal now. I keep forgetting. Okay, I'm on terminal now. So I console.log the data, right? Okay, this is not obviously working. If data equals signal interrupt process, that's not working. So I just console out the data, and when I console out the data like that, I'm gonna like delete a big chunk of this video. Command tab. Okay, so when I run that, right, and it spits out some buffers, like the up key is buffer 1B5B41, 1B5B42 for down arrow, right arrow is 43, and left arrow is 44. And now when I press Control C, it gives me this buffer of 03. So I have to use that buffer 03 and see what happens, right? Okay, so that's a buffer. I need like I actually need the raw data, like the raw data, because it's giving me some buffers. So I actually need like the raw data, data.to string. I don't know if that makes sense. Am I explaining myself correctly? So we write, okay. Okay, we open up a terminal. I don't know what I'm doing. And okay. Okay, now. Okay, so I'm converting to string, but nothing's being output into my terminal because why I can't explain to you guys why, right? When I parse it and turn it into the string that I'm trying to turn it, it's not it's not showing me anything. If I press letters like E, T, F, it's actually giving me the letter back to string. So I have to kill this again, right? Until I find a way to see, until I find a way to kill the signal. If data equals that signal, then what's it called? We kill the process. All right. Okay. So what do I have to do? If data equals, give me a buffer. The buffer was 0.3, I think, but we need to convert this. So I know how to work with chart codes, with codes. Okay. Let me try something. I'm gonna try something. All right. Const. This called R. Read. Okay, we're gonna create an array. We're gonna create an array, right? We're gonna create an array. I'm thinking, guys. I don't know like what to say into the microphone. I just ran out of water right now. Okay, we're gonna create an array. We're gonna create an array. I keep saying the same thing. Okay, array dot from data, and we're gonna map that array, right? We're gonna map that array. We're gonna map that array, and we call it byte. Okay, constant array from data. So what I'm gonna try to do, because it's not printing like when I press those buttons, why not? Like, and it's in the data, I make it into a string. It only outputs like the letters, characters, but the key codes, like it's not showing me key code. So what I'm gonna try to do is write this little piece of code right here, and see if I could make those key codes readable, like the arrow keys and those special like Control C. Okay. So I have to show like the hex. So I have to like show like display the printable characters, and then if it doesn't show me like the printable characters, I'm gonna print out the hex codes, right? So the hex codes return. Yeah, we're gonna return the byte. Return byte if it's greater than 32, less than or greater than 32. Yeah, because those are hex codes. Okay, yeah, 32. Return byte if it's greater or equal to 32, and then byte. I'm trying to remember, right? Some of the stuff I've learned in the past. Man, this would be so much easier if I just asked ChatGPT. But no, that's the challenge. Do not ask ChatGPT. Just try to remember everything you've learned in the past and try to apply it right now, and challenge your mind to think beyond the limits of your imagination. Okay. Return byte is greater than 32 and byte is less than 126. That's like the parameters of the hex codes and everything. Okay. Damn, I'm a little bit stuck, honestly. This is embarrassing. I'm getting somewhere, right? That buffer was a 0.3. That buffer was a 0.3, right? Okay. Okay, and it's equal to fuck. You know, I forgot something else. It's equals to the character. Okay, so return byte if it's greater than or equal to 32, but it's like byte is less than 126. If it equals char, you know, I forgot a constant here. Const char equals a string from char code. Let me do a little research right now. Okay. Okay, char code. From char code. String num1 from char code 72, 101, 108. So these are character codes, alright? The inverse of from char code is that the character code at method, which retrieves the Unicode value of character at a specific index in the string. Okay, so from char code. So these are just codes. So in my head, I know what I'm thinking. Like I have to get those codes, the buffer inputs, get them, and then output them to the hexadecimal that I need. That I need for my program. That's what I think. Right? Correct? Am I coherent right now? Or is my brain going a little bit too fast for my own good? Okay. Const char. Yeah, const char. It was string. Was it string? Yeah, it was string. Was it string? Let me check. The string from, okay. String dot from char code. And then the character code is gonna be our byte. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be our byte that comes in. Correct. Yeah, so our character. So you guys saw that my data is outputting the buffers, and those are my bytes. So I'm gonna make those bytes readable into hexadecimal. So it's gonna come into the read constant right there, constant you see, and I'm gonna make an array from it, and then I'm gonna map it out in the map. Okay, and each byte. So I'm gonna grab each byte and put it into the string from character code byte, and then over here I'm gonna return the byte if it's greater than, less than 132, 126, and then if it's a char. If it's my char I need. Okay. Hexadecimal. I think I got it. Okay, I have to. This is what I'm gonna return. Okay. I'm back to my terminal. Firefox. Let's go Firefox. So yeah, console log string from character code. Let me fix my. I'm already like 40 minutes in, and I haven't. So this is where my solution I got it from, right here. Okay, so now we have to look into hexadecimal. Decimal buffer signals. A hex buffer is a package that contains 6 buffer amplifiers. I know that the hexadecimal ones start with like use something. Like I remember like they started with something like this. You like 0 zeros like 1, I think. Yeah, something Something like that. Stack Overflow. Hex string. Yeah, it's buffered up from the hex. Yeah, hex buffer hex string. ASCII. This is a Unicode 1B. The S character followed by 2 characters, INJ, and ANCI skip sequence common on many terminals. That particular one clears the screen. Oh, okay, I have my code for clearing the screen right here. Others can be found here. Unicode is stored in 2 bytes, so after U there is a 4 hexadecimal bytes. Hexadecimal 16, right? So our byte is gonna have like 16 bytes after the U. Alright, let's see. I'm thinking, guys. Right, my head is hurting. I'm going bald by the minute. By the time I'm 30, I'm gonna be completely bald. My children are not gonna love me. My wife is gonna dump me. And everything I'm gonna have in this world is just gonna be programming. Before I log off, I wanna see if I could get something running. This is kind of, I mean, I hope this is normal, right? I don't know if it's normal. This is gonna teach me an important lesson. Never record something you don't know. Okay, so hexadecimal, it has 4 bytes after the buffer, or yeah, something like that. And it starts with this. So I'm gonna escape that character. I'm gonna skip the backlash character. I'm gonna put double right now, and hexadecimal is 16 bits, right? Byte dot two string 16. Does that make any sense? No. I'm using template literals. Hex byte dot two string. Does that make any sense? 16, yeah. 16 for a hexadecimal. All right. Now let's see what happens. Is anything gonna happen? I'm thinking what could go wrong, dude. Maybe, yeah. So we're gonna console out this. Console.log read. You know, I'm gonna call it readable. Just for semantics, I don't know. Readable. I'm gonna call it readable. I should have done this in another file. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. Dude, are you guys even being able to read? Yeah, you guys could see my terminal. Okay, open new tab. Open a new tab. All right, cross my fingers, right? Okay, I'm outputting something. Yeah. Okay, so I did something. I'm very happy that I did something. But it's inside an array, so maybe we could join that array and get it all together in there, so it like could, because it's giving me that like the characters bit by bit. But maybe if okay, now we can hit Control C, and it's 3. Okay, so if data is 3, right? Process.exit, and we exit with a 0. But I'm putting something like up Is that signal down? Is that signal right there? To the right is that signal? Yes, we did something. Now let's see if we could like join this thing together so it's not outputting the. Should I do it? Let's just do it. Control C. Oh, I forgot. I haven't implemented that yet. I'm probably gonna. Man, I don't know. I'm debating whether or not I should edit the video because it's pretty cool how like I went from like nothing. Well, I haven't even accomplished the snake game yet, and how I'm probably gonna put timestamps so you guys could see where I figure out stuff. But I don't want to edit the video, so like I want to see my progress and how I came to this conclusion. But yeah, if I press Control C, it's giving me that signal you guys are reading on the screen right now. I'm happy for myself. Yeah. Why shouldn't I be happy? I feel happy. Okay, let me exit that. Terminate. Okay, we're getting somewhere. If signal equals 3, process.exit. I'm thinking what could go wrong. If process equals, I don't know, what was it, like this, x3? It was something like that, correct? Yeah. All right. We go back. Command T. Yeah, Command T. Oh. Oh. Oh, what am I doing? Invalid hexadecimal escape sequence. Invalid. Okay, so it's not valid. Undo. Oh, it was 3. I know if data equals 3, if data equals 3, if data equals 3. If data 0 equals 3. If data the array, the first element in the array of the hexadecimal equals 3, process.exit with the clean exit, with the successful exit. All right, let's try it now. This is gonna be a very, very long playlist. Because if I can't even output anything right now, right? How am I supposed to make the snake game? When am I gonna print the first head on the terminal, correct? And the food. All right. So we print our hexadecimal up, left, right. 1xb. It's working. Okay, Control C. And voila! I did it! Alright. Again. Just to. Okay, F. Well, look, F. See, it's an array. It is an array. I knew data was an array. Somehow I knew. And then. If we put Control C, I exit the program. Alright, let me do that once again. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Alright. See? Control C. And voila. Voila. Eureka. Eureka. Yes. I'm having a moment right now. Guys, sorry. I feel at peace. I feel like I could stop recording now and go to bed. And just chill and just relax. So yeah, I'm first working on. Alright, so this is the first part of the video, and we haven't even written snake yet. But I did something. There's this little piece of code. So process standard input set raw mode to true. Process standard input resume. process data input on data. So this piece of code right here is gonna control my snake somehow. I'm gonna make it control my snake. Console log data to string, const readable. I map that data. I map it, right, so it could show me the hexadecimal character codes. And I use this little piece of code right here. I think I could improve this piece of code. Maybe pad it. Apply some padding. What the fudge? What the figgly was I thinking? Dude, I forgot already. Again. Pad start. Pad start. Why do I keep thinking pad from? It's pad start. Get it right, my dude. Okay. Now, this should work. In theory, this should work. But now what else? Yeah, it's working. Yeah, I mean, it's working. I removed from the array. We joined in. Yep. And we exit. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I think. So I was just scratching my armpit right now. What the fuck? What the figgly? All right. Okay, I think that's it for today. I don't know what else I could do. I mean, I'm working on my control engine, my gamepad. I'm probably gonna start on a new file. In a new file. I don't want to use this one because I have my precious little code right here where it reads hexadecimal strings, right? Character codes. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna do a new file now. Exit this one. How many minutes am I in? I am 1 long hour. Shoot. Okay. That was it, guys. Hopefully I could do something better in the next chapter. I'm gonna do a little bit of research. No, do I need research? No, I don't need research. I'm gonna come back where we left off and start new.